shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares? You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
Well, hello, hello, hello. Here I am. Oh, what a week. It's so lovely to see you. My name's Narelle Warcon, and I'm coming to you from Mackay, Queensland, Australia. Thank you, thank you, thank you for so many joining me this evening here in Australia, where I live. And I know that it's 10 p.m. at Kenton's place in New Zealand. Hi, Kenton. Lovely to see you. Hi, Jean, coming in from the US. Birgit coming in from Norway. Manu's coming in from over there. I forget where you live, Manu. So good for you to be up so early. Now you know how I feel. But yeah, lovely to see you. Rhea Sheb, thank you so much for joining us. Also, Dan Price is coming in from New Zealand. Lovely to see you, Dan. Thank you so much for your support. To each and every one of you coming in from my Narelle Warcon author Facebook page and also LinkedIn, thank you ever so much for joining us. It's really lovely to be here and be a part of what's happening in our lives, in our business lives, and just in life in general. Hi, Glenda. Lovely to see you. Glenda's coming in from South Australia. So I will come back over to the chat a little bit later. And I am trying to keep this to a better time tonight. And that's why I'm laughing, because my quick is not necessarily so quick. So if you can just give me a little kick every now and again and say, slow up, Narelle, or keep going fast. So, but I am here, and thank you so much. It has been a big week. As many of you know, I had 3 of my sisters visiting. I have 5 sisters in total. 2 of them have birthdays, one on the 13th, one on the 14th. The youngest one celebrated her 60th birthday party on Saturday. What a day. It was really great. So many people there, about 60 people were there. Yeah, I'm trying to make it a quickie. And then on the Sunday, we had lunch together because the 3 visiting sisters from Bundaberg, it's about an 8-hour drive away, they were visiting. So we all just kept spending time together and loving and talking. And they all know that when us girls are together, we call it, nobody else really gets a bit of a look in. So we've got so much to share and say because we don't see each other all the time. But thank you to those who sent birthday celebrations and blessings to my two sisters. It was wonderful to be there. It did tire me out, however, because they're big days and talking and doing and, just being, I think, after the heart attack and stuff like that, I've got to make sure that I rest. So here I am tonight, and then guess what? Tomorrow morning is 2 a.m. with Ash, and I'm on the panel. So I'm excited about that, and I am going to have a little rest in between my live tonight and having to be there at, a little bit before 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. So what's happening? Well, we decided that, it was, Jane, it was an absolute, I'm so blessed, I suppose, to have 5 beautiful sisters that, we interact, we get on. Hi, Vinod, lovely to see you. And just love on each other. We had a brother, he passed away in 2017. He was the eldest in the family. Hi, Alan, lovely to see you. So it's always been us sort of 6 girls together anyway. And in our family, there's a little bit of a break. So there's 3 older ones, there's 3 younger ones, and I'm the eldest of the youngest. Work that one out. Okay, so let's get on to it. So today, what's it called? Starting right now, what does it mean to you? Okay, so we are here to discuss shaping tomorrow. And boy, hasn't this come in right at the right time. So shaping tomorrow starting right now. How can we do that? And what does that mean to you? Because I'd love to see in the chat what starting right now means to you. We've been preparing, and I'll just go over a couple of notes here. So over the last few weeks, we've been in the ready, set, go phase. So any of those who haven't yet put in their email just to receive the notes that we've gone over, how to set up your YouTube channel, how to put posts and things like that together, what you need to do, your audience, how you're going to look at what it is you're going to talk about. Now, we have a great big subject coming up to talk about. So what have you done in preparation? It's now time to not only do that and be prepared, it's time to get going. Okay, so over the last few weeks, we've been in the ready, set, go phase, laying foundations. So I've been here being able to help you through that, having the downloadable notes. Yes, we had a little bit of a gremlin or 10 in our website, remember, a week or so ago, and the website went down for a little while. It is back, and we are bringing to you the week 4, 5, and 6, so the new downloadables to laying those foundations and getting ready, are now sort of even closer than what you thought. So we are aligning the vision and gearing up for action. Who likes a bit of action? Better not go there. Now the time has come to shift gears. So like I said, we've been preparing for so long, and in the last couple of months, I've been sharing with you ways of being prepared, how to set up your YouTube channel, how to do these things. You've got the downloadable notes there. Set it up. What are you going to talk about? What is your topic? Okay, because a lot of people these days resonate with you as a person, and you're all amazing, and you've all got a story to share. You've all got something where perhaps you've either been creative in your life, or it's a purpose in your life, it's a passion, it's something that you love to do. I know Jean loves architecture, but she also loves reading philosophies and different things like that. I hope that's okay, Jean. So the theme now is we've gone from ready, set, go to shaping tomorrow starting right now. So how do we do that? Well, we start. That's the beginning. We start. Okay. So the previous preparations were ready, getting informed, inspired, and mentally aligned. So remember, I said, think about what you're going to say, how you're going to put you across. Be you. Okay. There's no good bit trying to be me or Jean or Manu or anybody else, because we are unique to ourselves. So you have something to share. We went through many different lives. Hello, Abdul, lovely to see you. We went through many lives in sharing that diamond or scratching that surface to find the diamond within. So many of you shared your stories. And remember, with your YouTube channel, you can pop that up on there so people get an idea of who you are, where you're from, you know, and where you've sort of come from. So remember that. If you haven't got it, please reach out to me and I can send you that so you can download it and then upload it to YouTube. Okay, it's very simple. And I will be doing in the near future some one-on-ones where you can look over my shoulder, I can look over your shoulder, and let's get this going. Hey, Siraj, lovely to see you. Thank you for being here. So yeah, one-on-one. So put your hands up if you'd like that. We will be choosing just a couple at this stage to be doing those step-by-steps with. It's very imperative that you are ready to do this. Okay, I don't want to, or I don't have the time, I suppose, to be able to putting energy into somebody who's really not ready. Remember, ready, set, go. We've been waiting, we've been preparing, and we want to get that action happening. So the over the shoulder, it sounds like a bit of a bra, doesn't it? Maybe I should call myself the bra, over the shoulder boulder holder. Sorry, I'm a little bit silly tonight. Okay, so I still have my daughter here and her boyfriend, which is absolutely beautiful. I haven't seen them for some time, so it is lovely. So, but it has been a big week. So this is more than movement, it's progress. It's shaping the future, not someday, but starting now. Okay, I see a few of you have started. I see, you know, a few YouTube channels where people are trying, you know, to get something happening. I'm going to do a shout out here to Kenton Patterson from New Zealand, because if you go over, please, we're going to be doing this in the future as well, where we're supporting each other's YouTube channels. So one I'm going to shout out tonight is Kenton Patterson. If you know Kenton, or if you don't, look for Kenton Patterson. Kenton, if you could just type your name that you go under on YouTube, then people can pop over and subscribe to Kenton. Kenton is putting together little videos, different ways of looking at things to do with business, AI, bless, you know, the fears that we hold on to when we're going into business and things like that. So definitely please support everybody you can. And those on here who do have YouTube channels, please like each other's, go and subscribe to each other's. It costs you nothing, absolutely nothing. So yeah, so what's happening here is that we need to stay together in the sense of supporting each other, lifting each other up, but also in the fact that, sorry, Jean, I just read that. Also in the fact that, you know, there's so many different areas within our business that we can support in different ways, whether it be Facebook, whether it be YouTube. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, thank you so much for being here. Lovely to see you. I had an amazing amount of new subscribers just recently. So I want to welcome you here. Please subscribe, like, share out to those who find this of value. And please ring that bell so that you get those notifications for when we're going live. Now, just back quickly to Ready, Set, Go. It's an amazing little program that is put together with the basic steps of how you can set up and be ready with your YouTube channel or with your Facebook, but knowing why you're doing this, okay? You've got to have a reason as to why you're doing this. Do you just want a YouTube channel? Do you think you're going to get, you know, 10,000, 50,000, a million people over there if you've got nothing really to share? So always remember that to focus, I suppose, on what it is that you want to get across. What is the message that you want to tell people? And like I said, with our business opening up soon, then you're going to have a lot to share from there, but you want to make it unique to yourself. People relate to you as a person, okay? They don't relate to everybody else's stuff or sharing everybody else's stuff. It's nice that you do share. However, you need to personalize it yourself and put yourself in there, because that's what people are looking for. Okay, so we've heard a lot from last week from Mr. Ash, and it's really nice that we've got a momentum starting to happen. So with momentum comes the fact that we need to continue to do something every day, every second day, every week, and things like that. That's why I come to you on the same time on the same channel every week to be able to share something with you. I enjoy doing this. I love that the fact that you're here. I love the fact that you are supporting me. And I do encourage each and every one of you to do the same for each other. So like I said, Ash reminds us we are not just passengers on this journey, we are the drivers. Okay, so we're not here to just sit in the passenger seat. We're here to drive our businesses. Our business is what's important. Remember, it's always been said, it's not just the business of ONPASSIVE, it's our business. What are you going to do with that? How are you going to share this out? You know, how are you going to spread the word about what it is you want to do? Who do you want to help? You know, what happens when Bless comes and you've got written down, I just want to help others? That's not really clear statement, is it? So key factors to build and maintain momentum is clarity of vision. Okay, just what I spoke of. Get clear on what your vision is, just as Mr. Ash has with his vision. Okay, just as Mr. Ash has said, this is what he would like to do in the world and is doing. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, what is your vision? Write it down, please. Look, I'm not a big writer of journaling and things like that, but the more you get clear and more focused in on your vision, it's easier once we get going to start and go, okay, this is what my priorities are. This is where I want to start. This is my vision. And you can keep adding to that because it's going to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. Okay. Okay, consistent action. So remember, I just said again, make sure that you're doing something every day. Now, I see you all around the place, okay? Nearly everyone who's here. Hey, Akshay, sorry. Welcome. I see you all around the place, and it's really good that you're supporting, okay? Make sure that when you're supporting somebody else, you're doing something for yourself, okay? It's great to support. I love support. I really, really do. It makes me feel good. It makes it worthwhile for me to come on and share my knowledge, share my wisdom and things like that from over years of not just business, but personal as well. You know that I'm a published author and my book is Blonde Roots. I never get that right. Over there somewhere. And I will go over there quickly before we come back and finish this off. Just so that you know, Narelle Warcon, my book is called Blonde Roots. I am a published author and you can find my book also on Amazon. So have a look on Amazon for Blonde Roots, Narelle Warcon, or Narelle Warcon Blonde Roots. Like I said, I wrote my book to bring hope for others. And even in what I share each week, it's about bringing hope for you guys. It's about uplifting you. It's about letting you know that you have a purpose here on this earth. After having heart surgery, it makes, I suppose, you more vulnerable. I have been a little bit vulnerable the last couple of weeks about our life here and how short it can be. And we all know of people that may have passed on too early in life, you know, at a young age. And we pray for each and every one of those who are going through those times at the moment, because it is about, again, coming back to support, okay? Supporting each other, lifting each other up, but do what you want to do. That vision is so important. So consistent action, momentum, keep that momentum going, okay? Once a day, once every couple of days, make sure it's consistent, okay? Be there, support others, lift each other up. And when you post, other people are going to do the same for you and lift you up. Whether it's a like, a heart, or a message, be appreciative and be grateful for everyone that uplifts you for being who you are, because, again, that's what's really important. So stay connected to your mission. So the mission is what? You know, the mission is, okay, this is what's going to happen, or this is what's happening in my life. I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to be here. Thank you, Jen. Love you. It's about staying connected. So who's a part of your mission? You know, who do you want to be a part of your mission? You know, it really needs to come down to anchor your progress in purpose. So it's about your purpose. Okay, why are you here? Why do you think you're here? A lot of people don't even know why they're here, and their purpose is just so covered in, I think, mud and crappy stuff from people who've thrown things at them in their life where they think they're not worthy enough to be who they are. They don't think they're good enough. And believe you me, I was once there as well, where I didn't think that I was good enough or worthy enough to be able to do really anything much in life. And now look at me. So if I can do it, you certainly can do it too. So okay, empower your community. So when you're looking at empowering your community, we're talking about those within ONPASSIVE or those who are in your community, as in, do you have a business? Do you have an online business? Is it something where you support other people? So encouraging each other is really important here, in that sense that moving forward, and we're moving quite quickly now, to keep the momentum going, you have to keep, being or creating or being a part of that community. And what does that mean to you? So what are you doing to shape tomorrow today? Is there something that you're doing, to shape your tomorrow? We're creating a future where every voice matters. Absolutely, Kent, and it certainly does. Every act of kindness counts, and every dream, no matter how small, has a chance to thrive. Absolutely. We're not all here with these massive big dreams. Yes, we may have them, right? But when you start at that certain, I suppose in one way, if you haven't had the ability to dream big, then you're going to start, and I wouldn't call it small at all. And there's nothing small about anybody's dreams in my book. You start where you feel comfortable, and as you grow more confidence, as you grow more trust. Okay, trust is a big one, and because I'm on the panel tonight, I hope to be talking a little bit about trust. However, I don't want to be taking up a lot of time, and it will be 2:00 in the morning for me. So, but trust has been a big one for me. So, who in your circle do you trust? Are there people there that are uplifting you, not just telling you a whole lot of BS? Because they're not the people that you need. You don't need the people who are going to lie to you, or just because they're wanting something else. Do you know what I mean? So it really is, I suppose, about how do we trust, and how do we learn to trust. That was something that took me many, many years after everything that I'd been through. Sorry, I'm just going to read there. Oh, thank you. Actually, thank you so much. My eyes are very tired. I don't know about beautiful. Okay, so, and the other one is reflect and adapt. So what worked, what didn't. So you have to keep trialing that yourself as well. What worked for you? What post did you put up? What time of the day did you put it up? How did it work? Did it interact? Did you get some feedback on that? Did people comment? Okay, and leave a remark, something like that. Remember that interaction with people is really important. So if you are doing a YouTube channel, and if you are posting, or even on Facebook, any of the social medias, it doesn't matter. Are you interacting? Are you going back and saying thank you? Are you going back and saying, I'm grateful for your comment. I appreciate your time. All of these things take time, yes, but not a huge amount of time to be able to build that connection with people. And that's what we're looking at here. We're not looking at just, look, it started off with just founders, OP, and people interacting and people supporting and loving and caring. And now it's time to start looking outside the box, okay? Outside the box is hugely important, because we want them to come and see what we see. Is it going to be my greatest joy to see people all over the world? And I missed that one. All over the world achieving their dreams and experience great joy, some for the first time. Absolutely, Jane. How pleasurable will it be for those people in PNG, those people in Uganda, South Africa, some other parts of Africa, Cameroon, Haiti. There's a few, you know, in those areas that will never ever have experienced the joy that comes with being able to give, being able to share, being able to provide for the very first time food, water, clothes. Oh my gosh, I want to cry now. Anyway, Jean, stop that. um, yeah, sorry. It really is, I think, going to be such a beautiful feeling for us all. You know yourself, if you've been down in the dumps, practicing gratitude, yeah, absolutely, Kenton. Gratitude, I always have said this over the years that be grateful for everything you have, because what makes you think that having more, you're going to be more grateful? It just doesn't work that way. When we have a grateful heart now, we are grateful for everything. I'm grateful for the roof over my head. I'm grateful for my car. I'm grateful for my plants, my gardens. I'm grateful for the clothes that I have. I'm grateful for my family, the food on the table. There is so much to be grateful for, and also for the air I breathe, and for my heart for never giving up on me, and for my God for never giving up on me. I'm still here. So there is so much to be grateful for. Remember that. Yeah, so just moving on, because remember, I'm trying to make this shorter tonight. So what does starting, I asked in the beginning, what does starting right now mean to you? Yes, Jean, it is very, and it's really hard to sometimes, I stop myself sometimes from going too far there, because I want to feel the fullness of the joy that it's going to bring. And not saying that it's, I can't do that now. I just, yeah, I think you understand what I mean. And I hope others do too. I think when that moment happens, we will all be united as one and standing together in such gratitude and love. It'll just be, the whole globe will light up with all of you beautiful diamonds. So, okay, so just a quick question: what does starting right now mean to you? Is it something that has brought up something for you that you think, oh yeah, I can do this. I better do this. It's time to do this, because remember, Ash is on again tomorrow morning. Well, 12 noon EDT US time, 2 a.m. in the morning for me. Please support if you can. I do have a uh, the live show as well. So if you want to support my channel, you can go to my Narelle Warcon Australia YouTube channel, and I will be live there as well, along with the many others who are on. It used to be the Top Dot Live, and now I can't remember. Jean, have you got the link there, please, so I can share it?
I don't push.
I think it's. I'll wait for somebody to pop it in. So just the new link that's going to go live. If you can pop that in there, that would be great. Okay, so you don't need to wait anymore. There's no waiting period. Yes, we're at a we're coming close, right? But there's no need to wait anymore. It's time to do that action now. It's time to take action. It's time to stand up and go, hey, I'm here. Look at me. I want this. I want to be in the driver's seat. I don't want to be in the passenger seat anymore. I can do this. Okay. And you've got so many people encouraging you, so many people around you that that are going to be there, that are already there for you. So step up and step into that position that you need to be. Okay. The future isn't something we wait for. It's something we shape. So with every decision, every step, and every day, we commit to the mission. Okay. Now we've been doing this for some time. Yes, Kenton, I do know 4 a.m. and I do understand 4 a.m.s because I've been there many times. 2 o'clock sort of probably my limit, but like I said, I'm just honoured to be able to be invited on this week, because I was still recovering last week as well. So it's so good to listen to them all. share. However, I'm hoping this week it doesn't go for 4 hours. So maybe a little hint on the way to keep it going, but we're all excited just to be there. Starting right now has multiple meanings to me, including starting right. That's a good one, Jean. I like that. Making the best choice in each new moment as best we can. And that is very quite an amazing look at it, Jean, because if we're starting, are we starting it right? Now, it doesn't mean that there is no failure. That doesn't mean that there is no real wrong way. But again, going back to the steps that we've had with Ready, Set, Go, you've been on a path to be able to fulfill those needs. Hi, Roy. Lovely to see you from US, Florida. Yay. Another one up early. So what I'm saying is that, you know, if you follow those basic steps right now, and you can go to narellewarcon.com/ready, set, go, pop your email in, and it'll take you over. Excuse me, I just need a little drink of water. Oh, okay, so pop your email in and it'll take you to that page where you can download that information. Follow it through. It's very basic, okay, very simple. I've made it as simple as I can, because remembering these are the steps that I had to learn. These are the steps that I had to take. So it gets me to where I'm going. And that's important, because basic is good. You know, the older you are, sometimes it's a little bit scary. Sometimes it's very overwhelming. And we start to think, I can't do this. This is too hard for me. So I've broken it down into easy followed steps. For any of those who have already put your emails in and you have received your link, that link is available for anything that comes up on that page. So like I said, the new 4, 5, and 6 will be available very, very soon. It's not too far away. It was there. And like I said, we had a big glitch in the website with the gremlins, and we had to go back and repair. So it's coming. So keep an eye on that link and get your downloadables and follow on. Okay. You don't have to do every step. You don't have to be a part of everything. You don't have to do, you know, the crazy things, but please get started. You know, this is what's really important now. And this is what Marty and Chris and Red have all been saying. Even Red is doing a little learn and grow segment at the moment with how to set up YouTubes and different things like that, because we're trying to help you. We're trying to help it and make it easy for you to be able to be ready. You know, ready, set, go doesn't mean just getting ready. It means, you know, ready, set, you know, we're nearly there, and go. You're ready to go as soon as we are ready to go, as soon as OP is ready to go, you know, as soon as the company is going out there. So remember that it's only you that's holding you back. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm finished on that. So I ask you again, please subscribe, like, and share. Please ring the bell for notifications. Absolutely take action. Today is your day. And the only way that you can shape tomorrow is by starting right now. You know, get onto it and dedicate 5 minutes. 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. You can do this. Get started. Get ready. And because soon we are go, go, go. Okay. So thank you so much for listening to me today. I do appreciate. We will be coming to you again next week on Who, What, Where Wednesday with another beautiful new topic. I also will have my book available to any of those who want to hop on and have a look. Hi, Smart Richie Kitchen. Hello. Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining in on our Who, What, Where Wednesday. Just remember that it is recorded. It is available on my YouTube channel, along with going live with Marty, Chris, and Mr. Ash. Remember, on my YouTube channel, Narelle Warcon Australia. Like I said, if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for your subscription. It just means a lot. Like I said, it's nothing to subscribe to somebody's YouTube channel. Make sure you go over and support. I do believe that Kenton's YouTube channel did go up there previously on the link. So thank you, Kenton, for everything you do and for all those out there. I do see Siraj. Thank you so much for being around and being supportive to everybody that you can. Remember that you are important, and what you do and dedicate to yourself as well is allowing people to see you for who you are. You're very generous of your time. Pat Parent, oh my gosh, Pat, thank you so much. I forgot you in the beginning, but my dear sister, I am so, so pleased that you are here. And you're just an amazing ball of beautiful, soulful, God-loving heart. That's what you are. And I thank you so much, Pat, for being around. You know, some of us are still here, hanging in there. And even though we've had health issues, we trust in our God, and we trust in that we are here for a purpose. And Pat, you are certainly here for that purpose as well. So thank you so much for being here. Roy, thank you. We really appreciate you too. I see your stuff on Facebook a lot. So just remember, you all have a YouTube channel. If it doesn't matter what email you use, as long as you have a Google account, okay, you can have a YouTube channel. All you got to do is sign in using your email address. So if you're, Narelle Warcon at gmail.com, and whatever your password is, if you're Gina Lever at whatever email you use, which is your main prime email, remember to use that one. Okay, if you've got others there that you use but you've never really used the email so much, now there's a couple of things that I want to go through. I've had a couple of messages come through. People are concerned about their Gmail accounts not being able to get into them. Now remember that a little while ago, and I think Marty may have reiterated this, was that there will be, things will be fixed, okay? We have been down for a little bit of time. Things will be fixed. So if your Gmail is down right now, don't worry about it, okay? You can go in, please at least go and try and recover it, because if you have a Gmail or any email, you should have a recovery address in there somewhere, and a recovery phone number somewhere within that email platform, whichever one you use. I have to admit Gmail is the better one to use at this particular time, but if you have others, you should have a recovery on there. Yes, it is a 2-year active period on Gmail. Please recover as soon as possible. So make sure you go into your Gmail and find where it is to recover it. If you have a problem, please reach out, but remembering that this will all be sorted soon in ways we don't even know. Okay, so just remember, don't panic and don't stress, because nobody's going to be left behind. So that's a really good thing. So I just wanted to bring that up, remembering that tomorrow, for you US people, today at 12 EDT, it is the, I'm going to find it myself. It's the webinar with Ash. Okay, so like I said, you can go over to my channel, have a look there. It will be going live there as well. Historic comeback, that's it. Okay, historic comeback. And I don't know why I forgot that, but I'm so used to saying the top dot live. But anyway, historic comeback with Mr. Ash Mafara. I will be a part of the panel along with a few others. I'm sure that there will be many questions tonight. And for those coming on, like myself, I really don't have any questions, because I think out of the 877 emails that they received, there'll be enough questions there. I really trust Mr. Ash. I really trust in the process that we've been through. I really trust that things are moving when things are moving in the right direction in God's timing. So remember that. Don't stress. Okay. Okay. So I think, like I said, I wanted to finish up there. I do want to, if you don't mind, I'm just going to slip over to my website quickly, because I just want to show you, I've been doing some blogs. Like I said, when the website went down, the gremlins got in and sort of hacked around at it a little bit, which made it a pain in the backside, because you have to go back in, you have to sort of put things back in. So some of the ones that I've just done lately are when it feels like everything is falling apart, it might be falling into place. So remember that. You feel like your life is falling apart. It can't get any better. I've had it. I've done enough. Please, please remember, sometimes we have to hit rock bottom before we can climb back out of the hole. Okay. Sometimes we use the pebbles that people throw at us or the stones to build up and out of that hole that we find ourselves in. And absolutely, there's no shame in asking for support. We know many who are going through difficult times as far as mental health goes. I too suffer from anxiety, so I do understand. And sometimes it comes on and it's very overwhelming, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it except ride the wave and just do breathing and just know that it is okay, or talk to somebody who's there going to lift you up and support you. So we must let go of the life we had planned, okay? Sometimes the life we think we want is not necessarily the life that we are going to have. And we've got so much joyful stuff coming. So let's grow, let go, grow, and flourish beautifully. And this one I liked is, in a connected world, joy flows freely. However, it begins with people who care enough to open their hearts. Remember, your heart is important to share with others. What is your love? How do you interact with other people? Do you smile? Are you happy? Do you ask them, how are you going? Yes, we can build a palace from the stones in our roads, the stones thrown at us. Absolutely. Always like that. I've hit rock bottom a few times in my life and no more. That's my choice. I'm not going there anymore. So just remember, every life is a story, and thank you all for being a part of mine. It is a true blessing that I'm here, and it's a true blessing that I am a part of your life and you are a part of mine, because I love you all and I think you're all worthy. And I think that you need to step up and just do that little bit. Remember, I think it was Martin, it may have been Ash, that said, if you're in and you participate. Now, what does that mean? Well, it's too much to go into tonight, but just start by being who you are. Set that YouTube up, go and check it out. If you have a concern, sing out. Like I said, in the next few weeks, I'll be doing some one-on-ones, helping people and making sure that they are set up properly, how to get those Canva things happening, how to do a post, how to do them regularly, and how to, set them up as well. So it doesn't have to be a lot, but make it about yourself in that sense of communicating and making sure that people know who you are. My name's Narelle Warcon, and I absolutely love and adore you all for being here. We will be back on Who, What, Where Wednesday next week. And now look out tomorrow, because I may, it looks like I will be doing a recap with Ash, as I did last week. Now, this isn't about me doing my own recap about what I think. It's about doing the little video, because a lot of people aren't able to get on, particularly in Australia and New Zealand, at that time of the morning with Ash. So they like to hear the recording. I do put a little bit of my own interactions in that video, not a lot, but I love listening to Ash again as well. And many of you do. You like listening 2, 3, 4, 5 times, because it takes that amount of times to actually understand what he's saying in what's coming. Okay. Now, last week he came out with his first webinar for the year, and this week, today, tomorrow for us, is going to be about that historic comeback. I knew I'd get it. Historic comeback. So remember, pop over to my channel, like it if you want, subscribe. It'll be there live when we go live with Ash. I will be participating in the chats as well as being on the panel, because, hey, I can do everything all at once. So many people think. Okay, so just a quick goodbye and hello. I am so thankful for you, Jean Aliva. Glenda Forbes, thank you. And yes, I am appreciative that we all come together. We find different platforms that suit us and we support one another. Vimal, thank you so much. Roy Davies, thank you. And also Pat Parent for being here. Saraj, Akshay, who has become my new best friend, I think. My laugh. Yeah. Jean, just quickly, my mum had the best laugh in the world, and there was many people that used to say, we know your mum because of her laughter. So maybe I got that a little bit from my mum. Dad was a very quiet man and never really laughed. It's not that he wasn't funny, he was just a very dry humor. So it wasn't big laughter. My mum laughed, like she roared laughing. She had the most beautiful laugh. And I miss it very much. Oh, Bablu, thank you. I'm sorry if I missed you. And for those, Abdul, thank you so much. Rhea Shab, thank you again. Kenton, thank you for coming in from New Zealand. Hope to see you on the live. And any of those who've joined me, Smart, Ruchi Kitchen, thank you so much. Maybe you need to change over to or put your real name on there somewhere so we know what to call you. Berger, thank you again for coming in from Norway. And any of those, like I said, share it out if you feel that this is of value. Share it out with those who are founders, and also share it out with those who may get some substance or value from, joining Ready, Set, Go and having those very simple guidelines to setting up your YouTube and social medias and things like that. Like I said, I will be having a look at some people and their channels over the next couple of weeks and working out who I'm ready to work with on that one-on-one. So reach out again if you feel that you're ready to step up. Krishna, thank you so much for joining us. And I'm going to start taking lessons from Jean because I'm as bad as the boys. So I just quickly do Lemasia YT. Just remember, guys, if you have names, guys and girls, if you have a first name, last name, it is much better for people to find you. If you have a business, put that after it or put it in the description. But please put in your first name, last name, because it's so much nicer to address you as your name. So we will see you all again next week. We will see you more in the morning. Shiva, I just missed that one, sorry. Shiva Shankar, thank you so much for joining us. I will see you on the webinar with Ash, okay? And like I said, pop over to my YouTube. I would appreciate the support. Also, Manu is also there as well this week. So please pop over to Manu Miller, and we'll call out Manu a little bit later on down the track as well, and lifting her up and support. Manu does so many for so many people, and the beautiful graphics and the beautiful messages that she shares out is a shining light of hers that she has, and she does it with such grace. So thank you so much, Manu, for being a part of our lives. I really do appreciate you. And also Jean as well. If you hop over, you can have a look at Jean's. Like I said, we'll be going over this in the next couple of weeks. Be there on the live if you can. If not, please look at the recording as quickly as you can so that you're kept updated. And like I said, I will do a recap tomorrow. Just keep an eye out. If you're subscribed to the channel and ring the bell, you'll get the notification for that. So love you all. Thank you once again. And blessings to you all. Love you. Bye.